Good morning, everyone. Welcome to an episode of Coffee Break with Card, La Hora del Cafecito's new sister show. My name is Lourdes Quiñones, and I would like to welcome you to the show. Come on in, bring in. Make sure you sign in and let us know you're drinking your coffee with us this morning, okay? Thank you for being here. Coffee Break with Card is a program dedicated to all those in our community who are living with autism, to their family members, and to all those who support them. Okay, my name is Lourdes Quiñones, like I said, and in today's program, we will have the pleasure of interviewing Maria de Jesus Bautista, area coordinator for the RCMA program, Plant City area, who will be sharing with us information about their early childhood and charter school programming. So join us, all right? But before we get started, let's start by introducing your coffee break hostesses of today. Like I said, my name is Lourdes Quiñones. I'm a card consultant assigned to the primary age group. Professionally, I'm a pediatric physical therapist as well as a special education teacher. Jasmine Castellano is an excellent professional in the field of mental health. Is a card consultant assigned to the middle and high school age group, and is the mother of three, one of whom is diagnosed with autism. Welcome, Jasmine.
Thank you, Lourdes.
Olivia McDonald is an excellent professional in the field of public health, is a card consultant assigned to the primary age group, just like me, and is the mother of a beautiful infant baby boy. Olivia has a younger brother diagnosed with autism. Welcome, Olivia.
Thank you. Good morning.
Maggie Aldana is an excellent special education teacher. She is the chair of CARD's constituency board and is the mother of three children, two of whom are diagnosed with autism. Welcome, Maggie.
Thank you, Lourdes.
Ima Camposano will not be able to join us for a couple of weeks due to school and previous engagements, but she'll be back in 2 weeks. So yeah, so we'll miss you, Ima. Anyway, before we get started, we want to review the rules we want to adhere to while we are in the program to ensure that we have a safe environment for all of us. Remember to keep an open mind, keep an positive attitude, and use respectful language. All righty, as I mentioned earlier in today's program, we're going to be interviewing Maria de Jesus Bautista, area coordinator for the RCMA program in Plant City area, who will be sharing with us important information about the early childhood and charter program. So join us. We have a lot to talk about. So let's get started. Buenos dias, Maria de Jesus. Welcome to the show.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you. Thank you for inviting me. Thank you for this space.
Thank you. So can you tell us a little bit about you?
Oh, sure. My name is Maria de Jesus Bautista. I'm the area coordinator working from RCMA here in the area, Plant City area, with the centers from Mulberry, Dover, Bay City, and Plant City. And I've been working in this organization for already 16 years.
Wow.
I just want to also say that we are serving children with special needs in our centers.
So what is RCMA?
RCMA is Redlands Christian Migrant Association. So that's RCMA, the letters RCMA. So we serve more than 6,000 children in the state. So RCMA is in the state of Florida only. And we have 66 centers in the state of Florida. And we have 2 charter schools also. One in Waimama and the other one in Immokalee. So we serve families. Families that we serve must be low-income families. And the primary work must be agriculture work. We serve migrant families and also seasonal families. In this area here, we have a Migrant Head Start, CCP fund, expansion, and school readiness fund. But in the whole state, we have different fundings, like regular Head Start, early Head Start, migrant, different fundings.
Thank you. And what are the requirements to participate in the RCMA program?
Well, in order for the family to qualify here in this area for our migrant centers, and they have to be low-income families, and their primary job must be agriculture. So we serve here in the centers from Plant City, Dover, Mulberry. We serve children from 0 to 5. So they need to show us the birth certificate of the child. First, we need to check, the age of the child in order to qualify, and also proof of the income to see that family, that their primary job is from agricultural. But also we serve children in the city. We have before and after school program there. We serve there from 3 years to 12 years old. In this area, only 0 to 5 years old. So the family must present proof of income, proof of address, child birth certificate, and proof of if they travel to other center, to other state or other county. But also if that family didn't travel to other state or other county, they can qualify, and we call them seasonal families, but they have to prove that they have agriculture job.
And Maria, how can parents access your services?
The families can come directly to the centers and they can fill the application. They can call us. And one of the things that we do as soon as we start the season, because we are closed during the summer. So by now, all our personnel in the centers are already here working. So we start doing recruitment, and then we call them the rancheros. This is the person that are in charge on the fields with the families and more in contact directly with the families. So we call them and we let them know we are here. We are ready to open our centers. Please let the families know. And we go to the fields. We go door by door, recruitment door by door, and we show them the families and give it to them information about our centers, the phone number, the address, so they can choose which center is closer to their address. So they can choose the center and they can call us and make an appointment to do the application.
And what happens in the situation if a family has to move out of state again?
Well, if the family have to move out of state, when they come back here to Florida, to our area, depend of the application that was last year, we review the application from last year, and some cases and some, like for example, if they were on their income last year, they don't have to do another application. They're automatically qualified for the program. If they were over income last year, we have to do another application. If this family is new, we have to do another application. So we are in contact with the families even when they are living at North, and we contact the families now and ask them, okay, family, when you are planning to come back to Florida, let us know, to be in contact and review your application and let them know if you have to bring again all the documentation or is no need of that. It depends. We are doing application every 2 years for the children, and also we review if that child was over income or no last year. So it depends every case. I don't know if I answered the question, Olivia.
Yes, although do the services also get covered out of state if they're when they're out of the state?
Or services, when they move to other state, our services are not with the family in other state, but we are very in contact with other agencies and other centers in different states, because RCMA have centers only in Florida, no in other state. But we refer our families because we already know which state this family will be during summer or during certain months. And we contact those persons, those family social workers in another state or those centers in another state. And we refer those families, and also we send a continuity record with the family. So as soon as they arrive to other state, to other center, they know that child needs. So that child continue to receive the services, or the family continue to receive the services they need, because they already have all the information from here, from our centers, from Florida.
And that is so important that you say
Thank
that.
you.
And this is one of the reasons that we wanted to bring you in here, so that you can share this information with our audience, because some audience member may be bilingual and they may be accessing this information that they can share with people that they know could benefit from this. And what I'm hearing you say is that these services are not only a school, which by the way is top rated. The charter school is top rated. Go into their website and see how well qualified the services of this organization are. These are not just, you know, a tarp in the middle of Waimama or something else. These are very highly qualified teachers, highly qualified centers, and it's more of a social program. So I'm hearing you say you service the whole family, and you even take steps to contact other agencies outside of the state of Florida where RCMA, regardless of the fact that they don't service people outside of the state of Florida because it's a Florida state program, you are also contacting other agencies in those states where the families is. So there's continuity of service from one
Yes.
state to another. And that is an important
Correct.
the service that you are providing. So thank you for bringing us this information and for the services that you provide.
Yes, that's a good point, Lourdes, just to clarify that the service is not only for the child, the services is for the whole family. And we're you know, are working very close with Early Steps or other agency, especially those agencies that serve the children with special needs. So we evaluate the child as soon as we recognize or we identify any needs for the child. If the child needs services or therapists or everything, any other services, we contact those agencies, and we are working as a team with the different agencies in order for the family and the child receive what they need.
Exactly.
So,
yeah.
Yes.
We had the early coalitions, if the representative here earlier this year, as well as the Fiddlers representative, and the Part C, Medicaid Part C services of Child Find are taking place in RCMA organizations, schools, and everything. So that the state is doing its job of finding all children who are in need of services. So again, if the services are very much needed by your family or by someone that you know, please be sure to share this information with them. We really appreciate that.
This is such wonderful information. And Maria de Jesus, is there anything else that you would like to share with our audience?
Yes, I would like to share also about the charter school, the school that we have in Waimama and Immokalee. Those two charter schools are recognized in the nation, and so we are so proud of those two charter schools that we have in RCMA, and we are planning to open more charter schools very soon. And also I want just to share some of our goals in RCMA. Some of our goals that, as we say before, is not only a daycare. This is a educational services that we provide, quality educational for the child and for the family. That's the first goal that we have, to provide quality childcare, to provide educational opportunities and improve the health and general welfare of children and their families, to increase public awareness of the lifestyle of migrant and seasonal farm workers and the rural poor, to provide children and their family with support services, to involve parents in the educational process and in public policy decisions affecting their children and families, to provide opportunities and encourage the professional development of staff hired from the communities we serve. Some of those are one of our goals here in RCMA.
And very important information to share with families that they would know.
I did have one other question I forgot to ask, which was, what if a family doesn't speak either English and is not very comfortable in Spanish?
That's a very good question, Olivia. Or the personnel that we have in all our centers are bilingual, and they speak English and Spanish. And also some of our personnel, some of our staff, some of our family support workers, they speak Mixteco and other dialects as the family spoke. So they can feel comfortable to talk with any of our staff here, or social worker or center coordinator, because we will understand their language.
That is so wonderful. And I started teaching out in Ruskin with a high migrant population. So this is near and dear to my heart. And I want to thank you for all of the work that you are doing and servicing the community and the families that you touch every day.
No, thank you guys for your time.
Yeah,
and for
and
this
also,
invitation.
Yeah, and also, so you can put it at ease anyone who might be wondering about their, should they reach out to you because of maybe some migratory issues? Can you speak to that?
That's a good point, Lourdes. Also, I want to share that we have here in RCMA in different counties and RCMA programs, we have people of immigration team that can help the families with immigration issues. Different procedure about immigration, we can support them also with that. So this is a good resource that we have for families too here.
Exactly. And so we just wanted to share that. So there is no need to hold back from calling them. You're in a safe place and they're going to take good care of you. They're not going to ask for any if the migratory status questions, they're just going to service. So if that's an issue that might be weighing on someone's mind, just know that you're in a safe place. The idea is to get the children with and without disabilities, the services, and the families, the services that they need. So
correct. Also, I just want to add that we support our employees, our staff, our teachers, and we try to find them scholarships for our teachers so they can continue grow professionally, because we have teachers with credential, with all the trainings they need, all the courses they need. It's not only they are taking care of that child for 8 hours and that's it. No, they are teaching the children from 0 to 12, and they have all the instruction they need to do that with quality.
And by the way, you're looking for teachers right now, right?
Yes, we need teachers. We are recruiting families and teachers. We are ready to start the season and we are looking for teachers. Even if they don't have that qualification right now at the beginning, we support them and we guide them and we find scholarships for the teachers.
Awesome. That's wonderful. And so I wanted to say, for those of you who are watching, if you have any questions, be sure to leave them in there in the comment section, and we'll be able to put you in contact with Maria de Jesus or with someone at RCMA. And if we're not able to answer your questions, and remember, if we use your questions or your comments to make a future program, we'll be sure to give you credit in the air for giving us that idea. So be sure to leave us that information there, okay? But we're almost at the end of the show, but I didn't want us to leave without, first of all, giving Maria de Jesus a special thanks for bringing us this important information and for the
Thank you, everybody.
work that you do. We hope to keep you around and have you come back in the near future with more important news.
Sure.
Right. Okay, so I also wanted to let you know that in the next episode of Coffee Break with Card, Jasmine is going to be bringing us very important information about a topic that we don't hear very much about, but which is very important. It's about aging and the changes in the family dynamics that occur when our loved ones with autism and their parents continue to age. So be sure to join us here next week so that you can get this information and be part of the conversation. All right. So that brings us to the end of this show. But before we go, we want to ask you a little favor, is that if you can please go in the link that we're going to put in the comment section so you can grade us on how we're doing. If this is important information to you, and if you want to keep this type of information in the air, this is the way that we can justify the time that it takes us to create this programs and to be in the air here with you. So it just takes less than a minute. So we love it. We love it. We love it. If you please go ahead and give us a review of how we're doing. Even if you've done it before, we need a new one every time we go in the air. All right. Okay, so that brings us to the end of the program. Again, thank you, Maria de Jesus, for being here.
You're welcome. Thank you, ladies.
Okay, and so before we go, we'd like to remind you to please give us a like, share this video on your page so other people can get informed about it, and meet us here every Friday around 10:40-ish. Right after la hora del cafecito, so you can hear us spill the beans on important topics of information. Okay, so until then, we want to wish you very good vibes and good coffee.
Coffee.
See you next week.
Bye.
Bye.